What is going on, trainers? It's your boy Chris Elanius. The weekend has come and gone, came and went, and the same can be said about Pokemon Go Fest. Now, most of you know Pokemon Go Fest is the biggest event of the year for Pokemon Go. So this weekend was a little crazy for me. You'll see throughout the video what I mean, but basically this weekend had two big events for me. So I was racing BMX in the Las Vegas National the same weekend that Pokemon Go Fest was. So really, I didn't get as many shinies as I wanted. I couldn't travel for spawns. I was pretty much stuck in the same spot for a lot of this event. But we did do some recording, so just know that when the video quality is a little bad, the whole video won't be that way, but it's just to kind of give you an idea of what I was going through while I was playing this event and spending my time on this weekend. So there are some really great things in here, and GoFest is an amazing, amazing event, and honestly, I'm not disappointed. I had a great time with this event. I got some great shinies, which we'll go ahead and review here in a couple minutes, and just a lot of cool things I wanted to know about it. This was way different from GoFest before, and as always, if you had fun during this event, or if you got some cool shinies, please let me know down in the comments. I couldn't play Pokemon Go Fest to the maximum extent that I had originally hoped to when I bought my ticket, but I know some of you guys were able to go out there, go hard, and really focus on chasing the shinies you were after. So we'll go over a couple ones that I did get, a couple that I wish I got, and we'll go from there. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick look at kind of a collaborative video, or I don't know if collaborative is the right word, but a compilation video of some of the great things about my experience with Pokemon Go Fest. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, as we are trying to hit 500 subscribers by our 1 year on YouTube, which also giveaway news coming soon. We're getting some more things together for the giveaway, but this is going to be a giveaway you aren't going to want to miss. It's going to be so much better than our 100 subscriber giveaway if you were on this channel at that point in time. With that being said, let's hop into what my experience with GoFest was like. Alright guys, so let's talk a little bit about the spawns. We're going to start with day one, how day one went for me. That was my most impactful day, where I got the most shinies and probably had the greatest time. Going into GoFest weekend, I actually did get a couple shinies immediately before. So we started with Darumaka during the Darumaka event on 7/13, and then I didn't get another shiny until the day before GoFest started, but this was still while I was in Las Vegas. I actually ended up getting a shiny Mudkip, which I'm really excited about. Mudkip is a beautiful, beautiful shiny. The pink, I love it, and Mudkip is also a PvP relevant Pokemon. Also, I should have led with this. My encounters, or at least screenshots of the shiny Pokemon I encountered, they're going to be up on the side of me right over there if you want to see how everything was playing out. But we started with Mudkip. We also got an Aaron over here, which was very exciting as well. It was actually the next... So Mudkip was catch number 107043, and the Aaron was catch number 107045. So just two catches away for those two. And then we start leading into actual GoFest, and my very first shiny of the event, I was like thrilled about this. I got a shiny Larvitar. Now this Larvitar is pretty cool. He's got 825 CP. He is a 1-star though. But either way, shiny Larvitar, amazing. Larvitar was everywhere as well. So I didn't have that many Larvitar candy before because I have a team of Tyranitar I use for raiding, and GoFest really helped me bump those numbers up. Now I have 461 Larvitar candies in case I need to power up some more Tyranitars, but I need to find a better shiny to go ahead and do that with. And then, craziest luck ever for the start anyway. I did my very first GoFest legendary raid, which of course on day one, it's your boy Mewtwo. He doesn't have Psystrike, whatever, that's fine. Very first raid I got a shiny Mewtwo. And if you guys don't know, I've done about 60 Mewtwo raids since the shiny has been released. I've never gotten the shiny myself. I had to trade for one. So this was insane. My very first raid, I thought raids were going to be boosted Unfortunately, they were not. And the only reason I thought that was because I did my first Mewtwo raid and got the shiny. Now, this Mewtwo is very good compared to my other one, which sucks because my other one is already level 40 and double moved, but we're going to go ahead and power this guy up anyway. Who doesn't love a shiny Mewtwo? So our next one was kind of okay. You know, I didn't feel too bad about it, but I didn't feel any good about it either. I got a shiny Swablu. It's a 1-star, so nothing crazy with that guy there. And then my next shiny after the Swablu was amazing. I finally got that Carvanha. Gotta love Carvanha. I was chasing this guy all the time. I still haven't gotten my first one until GoFest. Very excited about that. Very fortunate, I guess. He's a 2-star. I was chasing the Shadow Shiny for a while with no luck, but gotta love a Carvanha, am I right? After that, we cycle back. We get a shiny Feebas. You know, at this point, I think everybody has a shiny Feebas. I wasn't thrilled about it, but I do love shiny Feebas. It's a great color. Milotic shiny is beautiful, so that's good. He's a 2-star. And very early on, in day 1, I got one of the main Pokemon I was hunting for, which was Pikachu with the Meliodas hat. This guy's a 1-star. I only did get one Pikachu shiny during this event, but I was still just glad I got it. We did get another Lotad, which, again, I'm indifferent about. You know, it adds to the shiny count, but we have had a lot of opportunities to get shiny Lotad. Next one, very exciting stuff. I actually got 2 of these. We got the shiny form of Throw, which was actually released for this event, so that's freaking cool. I did want to chase down Sock, but I did not get Sock, so that sucks. So that sucks. Yeah, Socks. Next one, probably one of my most hunted for shinies inside and outside of GoFest was the Red Scorpion, Mr. Skorupi. All you guys know I'm a big fan of 4th generation Pokemon, and Skorupi is an amazing shiny. Very hard to get from... Maybe it's a little easier now. I'm sure with it being involved in GoFest, a lot more people have it, but before GoFest, it seemed to be pretty rare. Now, I only did get the one Skorupi, but honestly, I'm just happy. And I was surrounded by people who were all involved in the BMX stuff, didn't really care about Pokemon, especially with a national going on at the same time. But I almost it was great. Then we got a Trapinch. Trapinch is just Trapinch, you know what I mean? We all have those. He had a community day as well. And I got a beautiful shiny Clamperl. I've got a couple of those, but this is always a great shiny to see. Alright guys, so it's a different day. We last left off with shiny Clamperl. So that was a really cool shiny that I ended up getting. But I also got some other great shinies, and that we're not even done with day 1. But we'll try to speed through this because I know we're a couple minutes into the video. The next shiny I got after Clamperl was this beautiful shiny Jigglypuff. Very excited about this one for a specific reason. Last GoFest, I actually had a Jigglypuff, a shiny Jigglypuff, run away from me. So I named this one, its catch number, which was 107,450, and then I added makeup to it because it made up for that one that got away. And then our next shiny is the beautiful fish, Alola Mola. I was really hyped when I first found out this shiny was released for an event a couple months ago. Was not fortunate enough to get that shiny. So this was one I was very after, I guess you could say. And when I found it, I was just like, yes! Alright, let's take a look at our next shiny. We got Timepole, another Pokemon whose shiny was released for this event. I did only get the one, however, this guy... Ooh, man, he's a cool shiny, and he evolves into a cool shiny. But I didn't realize he was shiny when he first came on screen. I was like, is that normal? I can't tell. I guess this light over here stopped working, so that's nice. Anyway, glad to have the Timepole. And we got Audino. Beautiful Audino. This is another one I really wanted to get during GoFest because I don't see Audino that often. and I wanted to make sure I just had it. GoFest delivered. Alright, so that wraps up day 1 for me. Day 1 I wrapped up with 15 shinies. Let me know down in the comments how many shinies you got on day 1, day 2, or total. I'd love to hear what you guys are doing, what your results are with Pokemon Go Fest. So let's go into Go Fest day 2. We start off with your boy Growlithe. We already got 7 shiny Growliths or something like that, but not a bad shiny, and still adds to the count. There's that second throw I was telling you about. I got my first throw on the first day, got my second throw on the second day. This is also an excellent shiny. I would trade it for a sock if I could. Let's see. Our next shiny is another Feebas. So, fun fact about my experience that doesn't affect you guys. I only got 2 duplicate shinies. So, I got 2 throws, I got 2 Feebas. So that's, that is what it is. Since I wasn't able to get so many shinies as I wanted to during GoFest, I was really, really happy that of the 21 I did get, there was a bunch of diversity. So that's really what made it okay for me, that I had other things going on, you know what I mean? Our next shiny is an Alolan Exeggutor. This guy I remember. So I was going up to run my final race at the BMX track in the national I was at, and I was gearing up, and it was like the last part of GoFest. So I was making sure, I was checking everything as late as I could before I had to go up to the stands, or not to the stands, but to the gate, and I had my phone out and all that jazz, right there, right at the not starting gate, but like the kind of pit where you get ready and everything. So great Exeggutor, love him. And I actually got a Gligar. I didn't think I was going to get any more shinies after the Alolan Exeggutor, but I did get a Gligar, and that was awesome. But that was because I thought the event ended at 5, and I looked in, and I found out it actually ended at 6. And this Gligar, he came out of it. And same thing, as we were leaving the hotel that the race was at, I got a Wailmer in the parking lot. Wailmer is a beautiful shiny. I think I only had one before. I'm never going to be sad getting a shiny Wailmer. And then I traded for an Absol. So that was basically all I did for my GoFest experience. And with that being said, I want to talk a little bit about what they did with GoFest. I think it was a really good event. I guess some people were having problems with it, and maybe I was too. I don't know. But I wanted to say, we knew for a while that the legendaries were going to come in for day 2, Super Raid Day, have access to every legendary that's been released in Pokemon Go since. We knew that was going to happen. And going into the event, we just kind of expected that it was just something that was happening, something for GoFest. I didn't expect there to be an actual story or reason on why that was happening. But they ended up bringing Hoopa into the loop, Hoopa into the hoop, and justified why all this was happening. And, it doesn't change anything. All the legendaries were there, whether they had the story with it or not. But I think it was amazing and a really nice touch that they actually could justify it in game as if it was like a show or something. There's a canonical reason why we're seeing those legendary Pokemon appear. So I thought that was a very cool touch on the part of Pokemon Go, personally. And they also gave us a lot of raid passes. So if you spun the gyms, every time you used your daily pass, you could accumulate so many more. Now me, I had no gyms where I was at. I had no way to get to them. Unfortunately, there were about 7 passes I didn't get to use just because I could not be at a gym to spin these during the times you got the bonus passes. However, they did give us about 8 free remote passes as well through the special research. So I did get those, and I ended up doing about 25 raids, maybe more. So I do think that that was really epic that they did that. I think shiny odds should have been boosted a little bit because it's Pokemon Go Fest, you know? I don't think our raid odds were any better. And realistically, when you're chasing a new shiny, there's a chance you might not get that shiny until 30 to 50 raids. That's realistic. There's a lot of people who don't get legendary shinies and it takes them that long. And with Pokemon Go Fest, you don't have time to do that many raids in an hour. And it was split up by different hours. I think that's just one improvement I would have made on top of it. However, I understand, they can't just be giving away shinies and stuff like that. Can't change too much of the status quo. It is what it is. But I did like that. I really wish I had more time to focus on the catches the first day. But I think it was really good. There was a nice variety of spawns. It kind of looked at first when each hour started really boring, but as the hour progressed, you saw a lot more of those diverse spawns. Niantic also had a sponsor for this Go Fest, which actually made the tickets $5, which is amazing. We normally see that at $14, which for some other countries, because it's $14 US, for some other countries that $14 is actually a lot more, based on dollar value and all that stuff. So the $5 Go Fest, that's incredible. That's an incredible price for an event. With everything we got from that, because there were a lot. We got the new mythical Meliodas, Melodica, whatever you want to call them. We got the new mythical. We got a bunch of free raid passes. We got access to shiny hunt any legendary that's been introduced in the game, or XL farm, any of those things. And it was just $5. So I thought overall Pokemon Go did a great job with this Pokemon Go Fest. I just wish I had more time to enjoy it while it was happening. But that's all I have to say about it right now. I wanted to make a super epic vlog style video for you guys, but it just didn't end up working out like that because of some other things going on. I hope you can understand. And coming soon, we'll have an extra Pokemon Go video this week because we gotta talk about these freaking Go Fest Ultra unlocks. So keep an eye out for that. Don't forget, when I hit 400 subscribers, I'm going to make a giveaway rules video. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway, look out for that video when I go over the rules and kind of the terms of it all. But I will see you guys out in the next video, and thank you for joining me on my experience with Pokemon Go Fest.